This is Bert Angley with vgsports. I want to thank you for coming by our website here at collegefootballtips.com. Before I get into telling you a little bit about the virtual playbook, let me give you a little background on my company. I started back in 2002 writing strategy guides for Madden. In 2004 we added the NCAA franchise, and we're just seeing incredible growth. I mean, now we have over 20,000 people on our discussion forum. I have a staff of 8 writers, customer support people, everybody focused on helping you get better at the game of NCAA football. The virtual playbook is packed, guys, with tons of tips, tactics, strategies, blitz packages, offensive systems, everything you need to know to elevate your game and get better at NCAA football. It doesn't matter whether you're a beginning player, intermediate player, or an advanced player who's in the tournament scene, plays online, plays in a league. Doesn't matter. The tips and strategies in the virtual playbook are going to help you take your game to the next level. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look. First of all, this year's virtual playbook is bigger than ever. We're talking over 500 pages of incredible content to help make you a better player. Let's start off with part 1 of the guide, ratings and rosters. With 119 Division I teams in the game, knowing the strengths and weaknesses of every opponent you face is a difficult chore. Sure, you can dig through the rosters on your console, but the interface is clunky and slow. With that in mind, we've included rosters and ratings for all the Division I teams in the game. These are broken down by position and include our exclusive strengths and weaknesses chart. Now you can just look at a team and instantly see where their best players are. Knowing the opposition is important, but being able to game plan and develop a play calling system is just as critical. We've included the full playbooks, including diagrams for the top 25 teams in the game, as well as a couple of our personal favorites. You can print these out and take them with you so that you can study just like a regular quarterback does. Just being able to see your full playbook at a glance will open up all kinds of new play calling possibilities. But we haven't neglected the defensive side of the ball either. You'll get the same thing here with diagrams of all the plays in the 5 defensive playbooks. Next, we'll move on to part 2 of the virtual playbook, offensive strategies. We begin part 2 with a detailed analysis of the passing game. First, we cover the fundamentals with tips on using the pocket and precision passing. With NCAA Football 08, you have much more control over your players than ever before. The tightened up controls actually give you the ability to control your receivers in the passing game. We show you how to master the manual catch and trigger spectacular catch animations. Once you have the passing controls down, you'll learn about the X's and O's of the passing game. We teach you how to use play action, combine routes to break open holes in the defense, and how to use hot routes to exploit defensive weaknesses with your pre-snap reads. We've added a number of new schemes to the passing breakdown this year as well. Not only will we help you master the staples of the game like beating zone and bump and run coverage, but we'll hit you up with a great red zone passing plays, tips on using auto motion, and teach you the 4 vertical concept. Put these tips all together and you'll become the ultimate gunslinger and light up the scoreboard at will. Being able to throw the ball is only half the equation when it comes to offense. The running game in NCAA Football 08 is alive and flourishing. With auto motion, you have plenty of new ways to fire up your rushing attack. Our team takes you through one of the most important concepts in the running game, rushing versus defensive fronts. Each front has strengths and weaknesses. We teach you how to read the front and where to look for the holes. In addition, we explore the new zone blocking system and teach you how to run the stretch play like a seasoned pro. We round off the rushing section with tips on running the quarterback option, draw plays, the jet sweep, the QB option pitch, and teach you how to use the fullback in the running game. Nothing is as demoralizing to your opponent as having you run the ball down his throat over and over again. With our tips, you'll become a ground and pound juggernaut and punish the opposition. To me, the best thing about NCAA Football 08 is the variety of offenses that you can run. The college game is full of creative coaches who bring their own unique styles of offense to the field each and every week. A major part of the virtual playbook is devoted to these different offensive schemes. Our guide breaks down the systems with tons of play examples to get you on your way to running a fantastic offense. Some of the schemes include the ace big 2-play scheme, ace bunch scheme, compression tight scheme, Emory and Henry offense, empty backfield offense, running the hurry up offense, the Nevada pistol, flex bone offense, the one back scheme, the power run game, the West Coast offense, the run and shoot offense, the shotgun 4 wide receiver spread jet scheme, shotgun gator heavy scheme, trick plays, the West Virginia shotgun spread option, the wildcat formation, and finally the wishbone normal scheme. This section is massive and will really get your creative juices flowing on offense. Grab your favorite playbook, grab your favorite team, and have fun. The possibilities are endless. Offense is a ton of fun in NCAA football 08, but defense is what often makes the difference between winning and losing. We have not neglected this side of the ball, as Part 3 of the guide is devoted to helping you create a lockdown defense. Part 3 begins with a look at pass coverages. It's important before we begin laying out schemes that you understand each of the coverage types: Cover 1, Cover 2, Cover 3, and Cover 4. After teaching you the fundamentals, we then show you how to disguise these coverages so that your opponent can't get a solid pre-snap read on your play. Next, we take you through an exhaustive breakdown of the different pre-snap adjustments you have at your disposal. You have individual defensive hot routes like quarterback spy, hook zone, buzz zone, and hot blitz. There are a ton of different combinations of defensive line slants and coverage adjustments that you can make. The virtual playbook details each one with tips on how you can incorporate them into your game plan and create shutdown schemes on defense. After getting you primed on the basics of pass defense and adjustments, we move on to the running game. The biggest key to defending the run is having proper gap control. Each defensive front has bubbles or holes in their schemes. With our breakdown of filling bubbles, you'll be able to lock down the running back and force your opponent into a one-dimensional attack. Our resident linebacking expert, Charles Bowie, aka LB's Rule, masterminds this section of the guide and teaches you how to plug the gaps and put the ball carrier on his back. The virtual playbook then ties it all together with 14 schemes and tactics you can use to take your defense to the next level. We'll show you how to defend against compression and bunch sets, cover the flats, and take away angle and circle routes run by the backs. We next key in on everybody's favorite topic, bringing the heat. Everybody wants blitz schemes, and we deliver them and then some. You'll get schemes from just about every defensive set in the game so that you can blow open the line of scrimmage and lay the wood on your opponent's QB. We finish off our section on defense with a Cover 2 buck defense, tips on countering fade routes, defending the option, and provide you with numerous schemes to slow down those dangerous athletic quarterbacks. Well, that's the virtual playbook for NCAA football 08 in a nutshell. I'd like to invite you to take a couple minutes, check out the rest of this page, see what you can do to get your hands immediately on the virtual playbook and some exciting new bonuses. So thanks for stopping by and enjoy the game.